Hi there everyone, it's Gloria Kremer from Oakville, Canada, and we're going to make this card today. It was part of my product bundle class. Um, I'm just going to grab the stamp set here. So this is the stamp set. It's one big stamp, and then if you get the dies, it comes with all these dies. It's actually quite lovely. And you can, when you die cut your butterflies, it comes like you cut all the pieces out in one go, which is really cool. And I'm not sure why my sticker is all wonky like that. I don't know. Oh well. So we're going to need the stamp today. If you don't have the stamp and you bought the kit, you can still sort of get away with it. But this was a product-based class, so it is helpful to have the stamp. So what we're going to do for this is we're going to ink up our butterfly, because the pieces from the kit are already pre-cut for you. So we're going to ink up the butterfly here, and then we're just going to place it on like that. And that's how we're going to stamp it. So let's use our Memento Black. Sorry, there's always dog hair on everything. My husband took the dogs for their walk, so I have about like a good 15 minutes left before he gets home. So hopefully we can get this card done in the 15 minutes. So this might get a little messy. I'm going to try to place it as carefully as I can on the stamp. And then I'm going to press. So I did use my Memento Black ink for this because I'm going to be coloring this butterfly with my blends. And now we're going to lift it up, and there's our butterfly. Okay, so we're going to put the stamp out of the way. And you can color your butterfly any color you want. I'm going to try it with, I don't know. I'm going to try it with the Flirty Flamingo, I think. See, my downline made me these little stickers for the top of my marker. I don't know if you can see it, but it was punched out of the catalog. We had extra catalogs, and if you go to the back where all the cardstock is, there's these little circles that have the name on it, and if you punch it out with a 3/8 of an inch circle punch, it's like the perfect size. So I'm going to use the brush tip for these butterflies just because I want to get this done really quickly. Now you can use any color blends for these butterflies. You can even use markers or watercolor. It doesn't, and if you don't want to color it, you don't even have to color it. You could leave it just black and white. It works. But I just want you to see sort of like the option. I want you to have some options as to what you can do with these. So I can't tell if that's part of the butterfly, but so I have that. I'm not going to color the middle because once we put the black one over it, you're not really going to see it. But I do want to give it a little extra And this is Melon Mambo. So I just wanted to give it some extra color. And then I'm going to take my Fleur de Flamingo again, and I'm just going to do it all over just to help blend that Melon Mambo so it's less harsh there. Okay, so there's my colored butterfly. I'm going to take my Tombow glue. Let me make sure I'm still centered here. Okay, I'm going to take my Tombow glue and I'm going to, whoops, I've been using it a lot today so it gets a little gummy. And I'm just going to put the Tombow glue right down the center here. And on the, I'm going to try to get the antenna. I'd like to glue the antenna down so that it doesn't break off. So we're going to glue this down right on top. Give it a little press. And let that dry. Now I embossed this with the plank, the wood plank embossing folder. You can decide which side you want to use. You want to use the embossed side or the debossed side. I'm going to use the debossed side for this. And this is cut so that it lays right on top of your card base. The reason I did this is I didn't want to emboss this piece to the card base because then it makes it kind of flimsy. So what I did was I cut a piece that was 4 1/4 by 5 1/2, and I just embossed that, and then we're going to put it on top. And I still have the new, I have the old snail. I had a lot left over, so I'm just gonna use this up. I do have the new one as well, and I bought a refill for it, and for the life of me I cannot find it, so we're gonna use up this first. I was using my new one for my videos, but I can't find the refill, so I'm gonna have to order more. And in the meantime, now we're gonna use this up. And then next we're gonna stick our DSP onto the piece. This one is in Bermuda Bay. The kits will have Bermuda Bay. I just used a scrap piece that I had scored incorrectly, since this is just my video sample. So I'm just going to put some Tombow glue on this, and I'm going to glue this piece down, leaving about 1/8 of an inch on each side. And I'm noticing mine, you know what, it's okay, I think. Next we have this ribbon here, and I'm going to use a scrap piece. And I'm going to color it. I'm going to just use my, I'm going to use the Fleur de Flamingo Dark to color my ribbon. Oh, I'm not sure if I like that. Oh well, we are started. So I use Fleur de Flamingo, the dark blends, to color my ribbon. You don't have to color your ribbon. You can just leave it if you want. If you want it to coordinate with the colors in the DSP, I think Melon Mambo would work. I think Bermuda Bay would work. You could also use Pool Party. You could use Blushing Bride. So you've got lots and lots of options. So next we're just going to take this ribbon and we're just going to tie it. I gave you a long enough piece that it should be pretty easy to tie your ribbon. I always find that if I double knot it, then it makes it a little easier just to keep it nice and tight. So I like to put my finger down to sort of hold it when I do my second knot. So in this instance, I'm sorry I can't go and tie your bow for you. Hopefully it's not too difficult. I know the girls that get my kit, they're used to me tying their bows for them. So every so often I make you guys work and you guys have to do it yourself. And this is one of those instances. So you're going to just decide how long you want your bow to be. And then just trim off the ends. Whoops, that one was a little too much. There. So now I'm going to trim off my ends. So decide how much I want here. And there we go. So make sure you do your ribbon. If you decide you don't want a ribbon and you just want to do a bow, then you can do that as well. And then we're going to glue this down. And for the sentiment, for my sample, I stamped it using Bermuda Bay. And we have our sentiment here. So we're going to stamp something on there. I'm going to use something that's kind of neutral. I'm going to go back to my hello there, because then I can use this card for any occasion. So this is from Sweet Strawberry. I was using this stamp earlier. I can't remember if I cleaned it or not, so I'm just going to make sure it is clean. We're going to open up our Bermuda Bay, and here comes my dogs. Hopefully they're nice and calm after their walk. We're going to stamp our hello there using the Bermuda Bay. And then we're going to put some dimensionals on the back of this. We have our dimensional. We're going to add that to our card. Just like that. And then we're going to, if you got in your kit, if you got the clear faceted gems, what you can do is you can color them with blends. So I'm going to take this and I'm going to use my Melon Mambo just to give it some color. And then I'm going to use my pick to pull these off the backing, because otherwise sometimes the adhesive comes off. So if you don't want the adhesive to come off, then put that one right there. And my third one I'm going to put sort of right off here. And then the last step is we're going to add our butterfly. And I'm just going to add and put some Tombow glue on my butterfly. And for my Tombow glue, my downline got me this cool little thing. I have no idea where she got it from, but it's so cool. It keeps your glue upside down all the time so that it's always ready to go. And then we're going to put this butterfly right on there. And I like to sort of curl the wings up a little. And there's our finished card. So as you can see, different colors gives it a different look. I think the Bermuda Bay for the background to the DSP looks better within the Bermuda Bay because it gives a little more contrast. But they both work. And this one was colored using, I believe, Petal Pink. And then this one I colored it using the Melon Mambo and the Flirty Flamingo. So you can see the difference. And again, the ribbon, you can color it in any color you want. Just like the butterfly, you can color any color you want. So again, there's our finished card. I'm going to be making 3 more cards using this bundle. So stay tuned. Thanks.